What's happening, everybody? JayShockblast here, and check it out. We have the entire Wave 7 of LEGO Dimensions, and yeah, man. So this has been quite the trip. I feel like year 2 of LEGO Dimensions has been filled with problems. I mean, it is what it is, but you know, Marceline right here is the classic example of everything that's been going on. And, you know, she's a great character, but, man, did it take forever for her to work. And for a lot of people, it's the reason why they do not have a complete Wave 7. I finally do, and I'm glad that I do. That's why this video didn't come out, you know, closer to release, and that's because, well, Marceline didn't work. So now she does, and she's fantastic. So obviously I think Sonic the Hedgehog is just a really huge reason why a lot of people are getting turned on to LEGO Dimensions. And we are on the Sonic the Hedgehog world. Wave 7 ended up adding a bunch of new franchises, 4 to be exact. Marceline obviously is from Adventure Time. She has a lot of different abilities. She obviously turns into the bat. She's got her bass guitar and does a lot of those types of things. She does turn into a werewolf if you find somewhere to dig. So she's great. Everything's fixed with her except for maybe that redness in the air. Everything's fixed with her, so it is safe if you see her in stores, apparently, to buy her. I'll do a separate video talking about that, but, you know, let's talk about some of the other characters. Obviously, we have Sonic the Hedgehog. This is one of my top 5 favorite characters in the game, by far. I really do enjoy his world. I do enjoy him as a character. He's a lot of fun to play with. I really, really, really cannot wait for them to hopefully add... the Flash, should be a good warm-up. So we can do some real races. Who is faster between Sonic and the Flash? You guys can certainly give me your opinion if you'd like, but they did a really good job with the Sonic world. I just wish there was a way to get him to instantly start running fast, like maybe mashing down the left stick. But that's, you know, a minor gripe. His world is great. I think I speak for a lot of people when I say that I hope that this is not the only character from the Sonic pack that we see, or from the Sonic world that we see. I do hope we get, you know, maybe a team pack with Knuckles and Tails, or, you know, Shadow, or any of the characters really. But I think Knuckles and Tails would make the most sense for me personally. But yeah, man, Sonic's great. He runs on water. Really, he runs on water. A little hard to control sometimes, but otherwise, great character. So there is Sonic the Hedgehog. Another franchise that we've added is the Fantastic Beasts and where to find them. And we actually added 4 characters with Fantastic Beasts. And that is Newt Scamander right here. Basically the star of the movie. And then we have Queenie Goldstein. Why would I want to choose the character who's standing right next to him? And then once you actually beat the Fantastic Beasts stories, both of them have another character.
Here. I'm out.
Tina has her sister Queenie that you can play as. And if you've seen the movie, Queenie is fantastic. And then you have Newt, where once you've beaten the story pack, you can play as Jacob.
Let's go check.
Now, I really hope that they do more stuff like this. That was Jacob Kowalski. I do really hope that they do more stuff like this where you can actually, you know, switch more characters. Honestly, I think a lot of Sonic fans would settle for Sonic being able to switch over to somebody like Tails or Knuckles or Shadow or, any of those characters. That'd be really cool, and that's definitely something I feel like they could do. Now, the Fantastic Beast characters.
Goblin. Breed of doxy, perhaps. Gosh, how unusual. I must make a note of this.
Yeah, they do obviously have all their little reactions. I'm working on getting all the reaction videos done. That'll happen over time. But, they have all their little abilities, stuff like that. They're very similar to the Harry Potter characters in that regard, except they don't fly. Another franchise that we've added is the Gremlins, and we have both Gizmo. Gizmo is fantastic.
I don't like light either. We stay in dark.
And he's talking to Marceline right there, which is great. So there's Gizmo. And then, of course, we have Stripe. Neither one of them really do anything too fancy, but they're so much fun to play with. And obviously, if you jump in the water, they die. So anyway, so there you go. You have Stripe and you have Gizmo, and that is for the Gremlins. And the last franchise we have is ET, who is also great. And actually, and apparently he can swim. And apparently my game will crash. Again, Wave 7 has had its issues. So you would think that I would not use this video, but I actually will. Because I almost feel like that's an appropriate way for this to end. Because, man, I love LEGO Dimensions. It's such a great game. But I just wish it wasn't such a hassle, and that's what I feel like Wave 7 brought me, especially with the Marceline business. So, but there you go. That was Wave 7. Sorry that the game crashed. It's very rare that it crashes on Xbox One, too. But it did there when I needed it not to. So, they each have their vehicles, and I'm not really going to focus on those. These are the Wave 7 characters. We have 7 total, and there you go. So Wave 7.5 is next, and I want to say that's going to add Knight Rider, and it's going to add like the Batman, like the armored Batman, which I think is from the Batman movie. So it's kind of like an in-between, but I don't think that's till February, which is really unfortunate. I kind of wish they had these spaced monthly. That would be really great, but that's what they decided to do. So, Wave 7 out now in stores. This is the week of December 11th through 18th. They have amazing sales at Best Buy this week. If you have Gamer Unlock, you can get some of the fun packs, which is just the one character, one vehicle. You can get some of those for under $5 each. So you'd be able to buy, in this case, I want to say ET would be very cheap. So anyway, not the way I wanted the video to end, but I think it's appropriate because Wave 7 has just been, it's been a little bit frustrating for a lot of people. So I hope you guys did enjoy checking those characters out. We'll see it.